There are legends in MMA, the GOATs, the fighters who stood at the top, looked unbeatable, and made opponents question their entire existence. Jon Jones, GSP Anderson Silva, Khabib, but even the greatest fall, and when they do, it's usually in the most brutal, shocking, or controversial way possible. But here's the real question. Who were the ones who beat them? Who had the skill, the strategy, or just the sheer luck to do the impossible? Today, we're breaking down every fighter who defeated a GOAT, how they did it, why it worked, and if it was really legit. Matt Serra, the biggest upset in UFC history. You want to be a fighter? That's what Dana White always says. But sometimes reality hits harder. And in 2007, reality hit GSP like a truck. Matt Serra, a 5'6" underdog with a dad bod, was supposed to be a warm-up fight for Georges St-Pierre. Instead, he became the architect of the biggest upset in UFC history. How he did it. GSP came in too confident. Rookie mistake. Serra had nothing to lose and swung like a madman. He landed a bomb on GSP's temple, turned him into Bambi on ice, and never let him recover. Was it legit? Absolutely. But let's be real, this was a once-in-a-lifetime moment. When they rematched, GSP gave Serra the beating of a lifetime. Chris Weidman, the man who ended the Matrix Anderson Silva, wasn't just winning, he was playing with his food. He embarrassed elite fighters, dodged punches like he was in the Matrix, and made everyone believe he was untouchable, until he wasn't. Chris Weidman walked in unshaken. He had the perfect blend of wrestling, power, and confidence, and he didn't fall for Silva's mind game. How he did it. Stayed patient while Silva tried to clown him. Timed a perfect left hook when Silva was doing his usual head movement. Silva went down hard. His title reign? Over. And just to make sure we got the message, Weidman won the rematch too. Except this time, Silva's leg snapped in half. A brutal end to one of the greatest runs in UFC history. Fabricio Werdum, the man who tapped out the monster. For nearly a decade, no one could touch Fedor Emelianenko. He ran through heavyweights like they were NPCs, knocking out giants and surviving wars, until he met Fabricio Werdum. How he did it. Played possum after getting dropped. Trapped Fedor in a triangle choke in seconds. Fedor tapped, the aura of invincibility gone. This wasn't a lucky punch. This was calculated execution. The moment Fedor made one mistake, Werdum snatched his soul. Nate Diaz, the man who broke Conor McGregor. I'm not surprised, you know the rest. When Conor McGregor was running the game, it felt like he could do whatever he wanted. He picked fights, jumped weight classes, and walked into UFC 196 expecting a highlight reel KO. Nate Diaz, he had different plans. How he did it. Ate Conor's best shots like they were vegan snacks. Exposed McGregor's bad cardio. Choked him out and made him tap in pure panic mode. The world was shocked. Conor went from untouchable to gasping for air and quitting. This was the moment we realized McGregor was human after all. Beating a GOAT is like hunting a mythical beast. It almost never happens, but when it does, it becomes legendary. Some did it with perfect strategy, others with sheer violence, and a few, well, they just got lucky. But whether it's an underdog shocking the world, a new king dethroning an old one, or fate delivering a cruel ending, every GOAT has their one weakness. And when the right fighter finds it, history is made. Which GOAT loss shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments.